they kind of struggle compositionally in that they don't play a lot of the standard dive we've seen before. So they're trying to get a lot of things ironed out right now, so you got to expect some losses.
Absolutely, and I think it has been a problem that they have lacked, like you're saying, the standard dive or something that can be reliably played on all maps instead of their very creative strategies.
Right.
And without that to fall back on, but they are working on that. It's been very clear. They played it in their last match against Houston on Horizon. It's not there yet for them, but it needs to be. And we see the coach as well, Kai, tweeting consistently about, hey, we need to really improve this, and it's going to take some time to work out the kinks in our system.
Very true. Well, we are getting things set up here on Junkertown. It's going to be London Spitfire on the attack, Dallas Fuel on the defense. Looks like they may be going with a little bit of triple tank here.
Well, we'll see. They right now looks like Taimu on the Roadhog. So yes, triple tank with the Widowmaker. So no quad tank. We have seen that strategy in the house on the forward right-hand side of your screen.
Right.
That's actually something that London has done on this map as well. And we've seen weird strategies from the Spitfire, including having a Reaper on Prophet on attack, and it looks like they're going to do that again. So same strat that we've seen from London on attack.
It's worked really well in the past for them. They're going to have it again. They're going to have the nano boost from Bedosin onto Prophet's Reaper later on. Here comes the push. No, there's the swap. Bedosin changing, well, back to the auto. That was interesting.
All right, so Bird Ring moves over to the Widowmaker right now, and this is the same strategy they used in their last attempt here on Junkertown. And the idea is if they're playing this many tanks, you have a chance to walk up onto the enemy team with the Reaper and make a play. Prophet is behind them right now. He's waiting for his team to engage.
Look out, man. Prophet coming in, gets Harry Hook, fades out, man, and that is scary already. The res comes in, but that's the res down now for Dallas Fuel. An opportunity for London to press forward.
Bird Ring is now jumping out of spawn again, so opportunity here for London to push forward. They go ahead and use the resurrection on a Gesture, and Prophet is support hunting.
Oh, he's coming back again. Takes down Harry Hook one more time. Nuss on the other side did use that Valkyrie, but Prophet doing most of the work there. Oh, there's the final blow onto effect, and that payload will get most of the way through point A.
Yeah, you don't even need to use the Reaper on the tank line if Prophet is waiting until Dallas Fuel commits and then running in to pick off those supports. Harry Hook, no way to really get away from a Reaper at that close range.
Oh, it's a tough situation for Dallas to be in, because obviously Reaper is great against this many tanks. And how do you protect the backline from the Reaper and also handle what's coming at you in the front with these three tanks?
Yeah, they are going to be coming back though, Doe. Actually, interestingly, they fell off the payload there for a second, so it stopped temporarily. This may give Dallas a chance here.
It is odd. All right, looks like they're just gonna let it finish. Okay, so Dallas deciding to just allow that one. I don't know, Effect's behind him.
Effect is really very far behind them right now, and he's going to die. So he actually tried for a flank behind the payload. That looked like a miscommunication from Dallas as to whether they were going to engage that or not, because instead Effect just gets massively staggered.
That's right, Sleep Dart does connect. I believe it was Chips here, but that's gonna make it a bit awkward for Dallas. Dosen hopping over the wall.
He's waiting for this nano boost, looking from behind. He wants to get a Sleep Dart. He's been hiding back there. He's gonna actually use the Bio Grenade.
I didn't connect with the Bio Grenade though. Yeah, so no easy kill. There's the nano boost though used. Gesture already taken down, but Prophet, if he can get a lot with this boosted Reaper, maybe they can keep pushing, but no, it looks like that nano boost is not really gonna come to a whole lot. Nuss taken down after he reses.
It's time to change.
Yep, I think so. Effect with a couple sniper kills, and yeah, now it's time to swap the comp up a little bit. Looks like they're gonna go for a bit more dive, unsurprisingly.
We'll see if Prophet actually makes this change. Didn't have a chance to use the Death Blossom. He seems to think he's going to have a good opportunity. No. Yeah, give it up. I think that's the best call right now. You need to be able to attack this high ground, which isn't feasible. Reaper just sort of has to walk directly up onto it. You didn't see them get that opportunity. Nice headshots from Effect to end that engagement and force a change here from the Spitfire.
Dallas has a lot of ults to use too as Taimu comes in. Ooh, can he get a hook? No, couldn't get him during the res. It was a close call. Dallas having to fall back. There is the whole hog now. Trying to take down Gesture. He does succeed in that. Scattering them off the payload. Can he get the hook? No, another hook. Not connecting. The Winston is back. And Taimu finds himself kind of between everybody right now. Getting a bit low, has to take a breather. Meanwhile, Harry Hook won the Zen v Zen. That payload's still moving, but stalled out for a moment now.
Yeah, Effect in the back line. Still looking to find some kills. We'll get one onto Gesture, but Coco will fall to Prophet in the front line, and now Prophet taking care of some of these supports.
Yeah, that's right. Taimu in a lot of trouble as well. And there goes Mickey. They're going to stagger him a little bit. Not too much, actually, but either way, they win the fight, and that's going to be most of point B. Dallas will see if they decide to go for a late point B defense here.
I think it's going to be pretty tough for them. They have to walk into Prophet, who has the Dragon Blade, and
yeah, it'll be hard to get there.
Harry Hook is found out on the upper floor, will cause a res to be used.
Yep. All right. Taimu caught off guard. Another hook not connecting. Might have been reflected there. Oh, that works though. Gets him. Stayed a little bit too close. No kills from the pulse bomb of Birdring. Tries to get behind Mickey here. Coco, rather. There's the Dragon Blade for Prophet. Oh, Chips taken down. Couple kills for Prophet already during the ultimate. And London Spitfire winning this fight pretty handily.
Yeah, and Harry Hook used his Transcendence to get on top of the card. So all Prophet had to do was get resurrected and wait it out before he went ahead and triggered his Dragon Blade. So that'll be point B completed with 3 minutes remaining.
Yeah. So Dallas not really able to slow down London too much yet here on Junkertown. It's an attack-focused map, so that's kind of what we expect to see from time to time. Oh, Harry Hook in a lot of trouble. Kind of on his own, was away from the shields, away from the rest of the team. Easy pickings for Gesture, and now Gesture manages to somehow separate Harry Hook from the team. For the moment, gets back down there. Can he find any more kills? Either way, he's getting Dallas out of that entrenched position, and that payload is still moving in the meantime.
Yeah, couldn't push anybody into the waiting arms of his teammates, though. And Dallas Fuel, they've just been on this triple tank composition for the entirety of the map so far. Only thing that's really changed is Effect moving over to that Tracer.
Harry finds another good ult fire onto Birdring. Good shot there, Mickey D Mech, though. That's a Diva out of the way. London may be able to utilize that to push forward. Effect trying to find the kill on Bidosin, gets low. Heals coming in just in time.
Bidosin coming all the way back around the other side. He's there with Birdring.
Oh,
and they've got him in a pincer right now.
Wow. Well, there goes Taimu. And man, it doesn't take a Prophet to tell you how this fight is going to end.
That was actually very well played by the Spitfire. So what Bidosin and Birdring did was they went underneath and across the point, and they were intercepting people coming back to the payload from the fuel. Meanwhile, London still outnumbering people, and having the Dragon Blade active led to a cleanup and the stagger kills from the incoming players.
Yeah, so Dallas has the Transcendence here. Gonna need to use it at just the right time. Fury getting in the backline zone. Mickey down already. Mickey gets the kill to Bidosin while he's out of the mech at least. And they're gonna push London back for the moment.
No way you're really going to be able to contest this right now. You just saw the Transcendence go down.
Yeah.
So it's going to be about...
Fight it out. Taimu's had enough.
It's going to be about the next push with such little time remaining.
Yeah. Dallas with a real opportunity here to prevent London from finishing the map. In fact, if he gets a good pulse bomb, that could end it.
I mean, that's what he needs, but
yeah.
Unfortunately, Bidosin with the Transcendence is going to make finding that pick difficult because he has to hit one of the lower HP characters so it's not instantly brought back up in health.
Oh, Coco dying early. Caught out just a little bit.
He got Nuts.
He had to give up that high ground. Yeah, the kill on Nuts does help quite a bit. Birdring, looking, lurking, dancing around the payload. Mickey D Mech, Taimu taken down by Prophet. The DPS duel, one on the London side. And there goes Mickey. So Dallas slowly losing people. And yeah, the respawns are close, but you need to get something on your end. No kills for Birdring's pulse bomb at least, but Chips does fall anyway. Coco goes down, and Dallas gonna be bottled up in their spawn. Can they even get back to the payload? Just barely. Oh, and Mickey can't get there. So that will be the map completed with 6.4 seconds remaining. So Dallas nearly pushed them to overtime, but just weren't quite able to do it.
Yeah, and that last push was going to be so difficult for Dallas to hold. They were very far behind when it came to charged ultimates available and didn't have an answer to a Valkyrie or Transcendence, really. But they maximized the amount of time they could have had, and we've seen Dallas push through this map quite quickly on previous attempts.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they change things up. So previously for Dallas, on attack, we were expecting to see Harry Hook himself a very good hit scan player, despite normally playing a support position. Taimu on the Roadhog, and then they were running Seagull on the Hanzo. However, since both Coco and Mickey are in this next match, we may just see that triple tank look one more time.
Certainly could. Kind of checking out what the players are playing around with here. And the character select, and it looks like for now it may be that triple tank, although Mickey, I don't think he's going to stay on the Sombra. That'd be pretty surprising.
Yeah, I don't think Harry Hook's the one who's going to be playing the Junkrat either.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Let's take a look at what has been selected for London. So when they've defended, on the last time they played Junkertown, they did go for a quad tank composition that speed boosted from the right-hand side onto the cart and just overwhelmed the opposition. They're taking a more tempered approach this time. Prophet on the Junkrat. This is a more standard composition where you're attempting to play back with the Orisa shield and break the barriers on the payload and try and get to that bastion by using the Junkrat grenades.
That's the plan. See if they can pull it off here as Dallas Fuel gets started with their attack round. A lot of room to set a good time. And here we go. The payload is moving. Coco getting in position here. Harry Hook advancing safely to the cart. They gotta get him there as safely as possible. Shield broken. Taimu, tried to use the halt to land a hookup on the high ground. That was clever, but
yeah, that's what they're looking to do. Break the shield, immediately use the halt, and then pick off somebody from the side of London Spitfire. But
he knows there is a Junkrat back here.
Yeah, that's why you see London falling back as soon as that shield is broken, trying to get away as fast as they can, so they're not actually affected by the halt, put in a dangerous position.
Well, Taimu's playing this one so carefully. Ooh, that's another hook that I thought was going to connect, but just didn't get far enough.
Well, you really do have to play this one safely, especially while Effect is down.
Oh, that's dangerous. Oh, Coco down. Now Chips, Murdering finding a couple kills on that Widowmaker. Man, when I saw Chips fly across the street like that, I'm like, uh-oh, that is a dangerous move. And they paid for it.
It is, and Harry Hook, is he gonna stick onto this bastion? He's getting close to the tank mode. Maybe just wanna try and use that to clear out and at least take point A, something that the Fuel couldn't accomplish earlier this week.
And Effect has been quiet on that Widowmaker on the Dallas side so far. Needs to start finding some picks himself. Going airborne. Ooh, Taimu gets a kill on the Fury. That's a good start. Can they get the res? Here comes the Riptire. Prophet finds the kill onto Effect. The Fury goes down in return. Gesture trying to just hold strong on the payload. Taimu low. Taimu taken out. And Effect now kind of finds himself on his own. That is not a healthy place for a Widowmaker to be.
Both of the Mercies went for the Valkyrie. Chips, though, was killed by Prophet's Junkrat. They are now down to a short 2 minutes to push this payload all the way back. Harry Hook will be coming back with a Bastion ultimate to try and help out.
Well, this is already looking pretty grim for Dallas. They need to have a really big push like now if they want to take point A and have enough time to go through and ideally take the attack round. There's a halt pulling everybody in. Harry Hook does have the configuration tank available. That ult is up whenever he wants it. Fury rezzed after Mickey takes him down with the self-destruct, but at least they've dislodged London. This might be their opportunity. Oh, but Chips gets hooked.
All right, gotta use that now. With Chips going down, they know they have to commit this ultimate and try and burst through the members of London. They will get Bird Ring.
Yeah, Harry Hook in big trouble now. They only killed Bird Ring with that one. Transcendence was up, and obviously the Bastion can kill people through the Transcendence with the ultimate, but you need a few more kills. Mickey and Coco surviving with just slivers of health, but they do finish point A.
Okay, the issue though, Doa, is that because the cart wasn't quite there by the time Harry Hook respawned, they're not going to be able to get control of the high ground here on the second point. He spawned all the way back at point A spawn. Now, normally we would see the Orisa and the Roadhog with the Bastion try and walk up this staircase right here, try and get up there and provide some coverage towards the point B enemy door. But that's not going to be an option now, and instead, it's London with the preferential positioning.
All right, well, Effect managed to snipe the Riptire out of the air. Meanwhile, Taimu gets a pick onto Vidossin with a nice hook, courtesy of the halt from Coco. And they found Gesture on his own on the high ground, and now Dallas coming from both sides. Taimu going crazy on this Roadhog. You know, over the years, we've seen some pretty epic Roadhog performances from Taimu, and We know. We saw that tweet. He wants to recapture that glory, and he found himself a Mercy. I know, mercy for Mercy.
Taimu has always been a player that's been very self-critical about and realistic, I think, about his own performance. He's a streaky player by nature, but when he starts to get rolling, it is gorgeous.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, it is that self-critiquing that has helped him stay in the top tiers of Overwatch, too. You know, he's not going to be... You know, he's not going to sugarcoat it for himself, right? If he needs to work on something, he knows it, and he'll let everyone know. Oh, nice reflect from Prophet. Oops.
Yeah, it's not going to mean the most. It does mean that they're going to have to walk through the chokes, though. So instead of having the opportunity to play through a larger open door, it will close behind them.
Yeah.
And again, so these mistakes, right, as points are switching over, are meaning that Dallas Fuel is having a harder time on their attack.
How does he pull out? Doesn't get the kill on the bird ring after he hooks him, but has to back away. That whole hog coming in, and they've got the benefit of the supercharger too. Coco put that one down.
Yeah, Effect getting Nuss and Prophet though will allow them some more time. Fury delaying for as long as he can by sacrificing himself on the payload. And
well, Dallas really rolling through point C here. They've got the Valkyrie, they've got the ultimate from Bastion too.
They've been stubborn about switching off this Bastion, but they got it back on the payload now, and they're going to have a long sight line heading into the point with that ultimate up. That pulse bomb is not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Except for...
It irritates Taimu, and you don't want to do that. It's dangerous stuff. Vicky trying to take the high ground now, chasing some people away here. Nice kill onto Gesture. Harry Hook, can he get any more out of this? Another one would help. Ooh, can't quite find Nuss. Oh, it was so close. Meanwhile, Effect res after going down. Harry Hook back in the Sentry configuration. Doing a lot of damage here, but can't keep himself alive. Prophet with the kill. Vicky nearly demeched. He was down to like 14 health. Looks like he's going to be popped out of the Diva suit now, though.
This might be an issue. Prophet will be returning with a Dragon Blade, and he'll be hunting for these Dallas supports. There's one down. There's going.
Oh, man.
Absolutely everybody.
Prophet. That is absolutely everybody. Fury comes in with the smooth fadeaway self-destruct onto Coco, too. Who gets out, but that's a rough one. They still have about a minute and a half to go. The duel happening. Taimu, can he find Prophet? No hooks onto him. That was close, though.
And needs to wait for his teammates before everybody jumps on him, so wise to fall back. Everybody has returned, however.
Yeah.
Minute and a half left. Still some time for Dallas to get some ultimates, but they are playing from a pretty difficult position.
Yeah, London with all the advantages right now. Oh, especially after killing 2 supports. That certainly is what I would call an advantage. It's not bad.
These are economy pushes from Dallas. They need to get some of their support ults up. They're only sitting at 34% right now with a minute left.
Harry Hook over on the Zenyatta now. Swapped off that Bastion finally. Effect moving to the Tracer. Taimu to the McCree.
I'm afraid that Dallas's best opportunity might have already passed them by.
I think that last fight, or 2 fights ago, is probably going to be it.
Taimu trying to pull out some heroics. They will be going for the double hit scan.
Hey, it wouldn't be the first time. See if he can do it, though. Nuss does have that Valkyrie. Ooh, gets very low. Survives. No, Mickey.
That's a huge kill, actually.
Him off. Harry Hook and Taimu go down simultaneously, though. So Dallas losing people they can't afford to lose. Gesture coming up big with the counter dive.
Oh, and chips high and dies right as he gets the Valkyrie. Was a chance there to turn things around, but great response into the back line.
Dude, there's only 15 seconds.
Yeah, there are only 15 seconds left, Noah, and it looks like Fuel will be able to get there, but it's going to be a bit of a desperate attack onto the payload itself.
Well, they got to try. Coco diving in. Mickey needs to get to the payload. They need to touch it. Less than 5 seconds now. Prophet with that Dragon Blade looking for the opportunity. Oh, Coco on his own. He had to touch the payload. Can't blame him. Mickey doesn't get anyone with that self-destruction. Here comes Prophet again. He has been the hero of London Spitfire this map, and he will come through one more time, it looks like. Yeah, Effect brought back up, though.
There's no more resurrects, however, for the Dallas Fuel, so these guys are going to be permanently dead with that Valkyrie.
Well, they tried and they nearly got there, but they weren't quite able to complete it. Spitfire take Junkertown.
That was a close map, though.
Sure was.
And we've seen some good performances from the Dallas Fuel, but not enough to go ahead and take this map. However, certainly an improvement over earlier this week.
Oh, yeah, I mean.